Taurus, hello. This is your October reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. It's for your sun, moon, rising, north node, and Venus. If this is your sun sign and it doesn't resonate, then go and look at your other signs. Another wee tip is to look at the title of the readings as well and just go with whatever resonates in that way. Because we possess all 12 zodiac signs in our astrological birth chart anyway. So it just depends on what we're dealing with in our lives and what might resonate with us at that time. So the titles are normally a good hint. If you resonate with something, then go and look at it too. Especially if there's other people that we're dealing with in our lives and other situations as well, their signs might be relevant. So that's where the titles come in handy. So let's see for October, what does Taurus need to know? What have we got for Taurus for October, please? What does Taurus need to know? Healing. So you're healing, Taurus, or you have been. Let's see. Forgiveness. Healing and forgiveness here. Forgiveness of self. Sometimes, that recognizing manifestation in reverse. So we may have been feeling a little bit blocked here with manifesting what we want. And maybe just around feeling that stuck in this sort of, you know, not feeling able to forgive, certain circumstances, things like that. And it's kind of held us back a little bit here. Let's see. Blessings. Blessings are here. So we may have felt that, things just haven't been working out the way we wanted it to, fertility. But I mean, it's a case of just about divine timing as well. And with the forgiveness card here, it's just something we've had to work on before, had to work on healing it. Closure. We've had to just work on healing something here and things you may have been manifesting stuff and going, why is things not happening, as quickly as I'd like them to happen? I've been working on myself here. There's been a wee bit of a block around forgiveness, and I feel it's more forgiveness of self than anybody else. I sort of find that that's one of the hardest things to do. Is like, if there's situations you stayed in to try and make them right or whatever, and you're kind of like you beat yourself up about it, going like, why did I stay there as long as I did? Like, why did I not move forward from that? Let it be a relationship or something work wise or whatever. It's like, why did I do that? And you kind of we beat ourselves up about things, whereas instead we just need to say, look, I stayed there as long as I did because I needed to learn. That's how long it took me to learn, and there's no judgment in that. It takes as long as it takes. So what do we need to see here? The moon, what we didn't see here. What does Taurus need to know for October? Temperance. Queen of Cups. I want to say it's that finding that balance in you. Be that nurturing, kind person. Like, be the friend to you that you be to somebody else. That's quite hard to do to yourself. Is be the friend that you are to somebody else. Be that compassionate friend, that supporter, the one that says, come on, you know, you're better than this, let's go. It's hard to say it to yourself. We tend to be the opposite. We tend to really put ourselves down. And it's that old saying, we're our own worst enemy. Nobody is harder on you than you are on yourself. And I feel that this is something that you're needing to do a bit of a mind shift on here. The Hierophant. That, you are worthy of all that sort of nurturing that you give to other people. You deserve that too. Knight of Cups. You deserve sort of to give yourself that kindness and that love and attention and stuff. And that's something here. It's just sort of like been lacking a little bit. Four of Cups. Holding back and not giving that energy to yourself. And it could be just like simple things too about like speaking into the mirror every morning and saying positive things about yourself. It's amazing the little wee shifts that we can do that really sort of impact us as well, Taurus. There's something here just that you need to be a bit more. Page of Swords. You need to see. It's trying to see yourself through other people's eyes of how they view you. So there's something here. I feel like just Taurus, you're really putting yourself down. Eight of Wands, putting a lot of pressure on yourself, being hard on yourself. Maybe with regards to this healing, it's like right, I should be further on than I am, but you're failing to see how far you actually have came. You know what I mean? There's something here that just you're not. Five of Cups in reverse. You're starting to let go of that sort of regret that you've sort of had within you. Knight of Swords is here. Eight of Pentacles. So I feel that there's been a little bit of like anger within. You've been angry and you're letting go of that now. Starting to let go of that. You've been working on it with the healing part here. You've been working on letting that go. Three of Cups. An anger within you of whatever situation you were dealing with that you've now come out and you're in a healing aspect of it. It's like you've been angry with yourself for putting up with things or whatever. And this is now what all this healing process is about. Then we need closure on this now. And we've been working on this. Starting to celebrate you here. King of Wands in reverse. So you may have been dealing with a bit of a player here. Three of Wands. Moving on here, the Empress. Here you are. So somebody may have put you in third party here. And you're kind of being angry with yourself about it. Because maybe, there was red flags, there was things your intuition was telling you about stuff and you just kind of ignored it. Or you let this person get away with it. And there's a certain amount of like anger in you for letting that happen. But it happened for a reason. It has taught you things about yourself. You're not going to let that situation happen again. So it was necessary to happen. It was necessary for you to go through that to learn from it. And there is no shame in that. And they're bringing the word shame in pretty heavy. So I don't know that's where the anger around it is that you feel it. You feel ashamed that you let it happen, but it had to happen so you could learn from it. You've grown from it now. This has made you the Empress. This has put you in the Empress status now. That's something to be celebrated, that you've come through this healing process, to recognize that just your self-worth and how much you do deserve. Tower. This person's getting a tower moment here. This King of Wands in reverse. They're getting a wake-up call now. Because they're now seeing you standing in your power here. And they're like, oh, I had somebody really good there. And I fumbled the play. Seven of Pentacles, Strength card, Queen of Pentacles. Just be very aware here, Taurus, that this person is looking to come in here. This person's looking to come back in. This King of Wands in reverse is looking to come back in. High Priestess. But whoever I'm talking to already knows this. You already know. This is just a confirmation. You know, you've been expecting it. You've been expecting this person to raise their ugly head again. King of Cups. Okay, well that just flew out. Seven of Swords. Five of Pentacles. This is not good energy, Taurus. This person coming back in again is not emotionally mature. There's lies going on here. I don't know if there's some sort of money problems as well. There's something here. There's a whole lot of stuff not being told. Knight of Wands, they're still in that energy. They're still in the player energy here, Taurus. This is your warning for the month of October. Expect this person to try and come back in again because they see you doing so well for yourself. They see you. Too many dropped out there. They see you doing so well and they're like, I want a bit of, yeah, lovers. This person could come in like a booty call as well. You know, that type of energy. Queen of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, you're having none of it. Taurus is like, get the fuck on. Get. Taurus like, no, fucking sure. Love it. If you're wondering here how far, or you've been like beating yourself up about, oh, I'm not, I should be further healed than this, I'm not healed enough, whatever. If you've been beating yourself up about that, the fact that you're in a situation or you're in the mindset of this, when this person comes back in again, that should tell you just how far you have come in your healing journey. To be able to see it, like you're sensing it here with the High Priestess, you know this is coming. That's maybe where a bit of the anger's coming from, because you're like, I can't believe this person is going to try and come back after everything that's happened. So you've had to work on that because you have to understand this person's going through a process too. You're further ahead of them, but seeing you is their wake up call. And you're like, I'm not. And you see the bigger picture here of not letting this person complete their cycle. And then, if it's something you want, then I'll think about it. But not, they're still in player mode here. Six of Pentacles. They may be wanting a financial leg up here. They may be needing financial help because they see you sitting here as the Queen of Pentacles. So just, this could also be a warning to just watch your money, Taurus. Just protect your assets, protect what you have. Don't let anybody come in and try and sort of sweet talk you and sort of say, I think because they see as this kind of, you know, they see you as this kind of temperance energy and stuff to be like, oh, Taurus will not turn me away, Taurus will help me or whatever. I think they're in for a surprise if they think that, because Taurus is like, look, I am important. Guilt, my word. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Guilt. This person wouldn't be coming in to try and guilt trip you with the Taurus. Because I don't like this emotionally immature, lying, cheating. I wouldn't rule it out. Don't don't allow that to happen. I don't feel that I need to say that. I feel that whoever I'm talking to and resonates with us is well past this. They know this person's games. The energy of fear has many guises to complicate your path to loving yourself. Guilt is the most devious because it is a wolf in sheep's clothing. It is a self imposed emotion that pretends to be instructive and enlightening. Guilt can help us grow when we realize that our actions have been hurtful to others and that we need to make amends. After we do so, though, it's time to learn from the behaviour and move on. The problem arises when we hold on to a guilty feeling that serves no purpose other than promoting self destructiveness and low self esteem. No one is perfect, everyone makes mistakes. Guilt is not always rational, but if you examine it subjectively, act on it, and release it, it becomes a temporary emotion. Long held guilty feelings are never good and will create a roadblock to self love and happiness. You must continually scan your current emotions for any guilty feelings and bring them to the surface for analysis. Healthy guilt is a warning that action should be taken. Irrational guilt needs to be released. I do feel that this person may come in here and try to make you feel bad about something in order to gain from it. So, Taurus, be very careful here. I'm going to take this to the extended. So, if you resonate and you want to come along, the link will be below. I'm going to take a look and see what we don't see coming, what the blockages are, and what the outcome is. And then we'll get some angelic advice. So, if you want to come along, the link's below, and I'll see you over there.